Well, I took the plunge. Early voting, I mean. I went down there and cast my ballot ahead of time. Very simple, very convenient. Done. I know it's risky. What if something really significant happens between now and Election Day? What if President Obama finally admits he's a secret Kenyan socialist Muslim Chinese double agent super spy, just like Rush Limbaugh and his pals have been saying? I'd call that unlikely. Well, what if Donald Trump says something meaningful? I'd call that impossible. Well, what if Mitt Romney switches his position on a critical issue? It's not just possible, it's pretty much guaranteed. He's probably switched positions on something just since we've been here. Lately, he's been saying how he's all about big change. I think he means his positions this week versus his positions last week. But that's still no reason not to vote early. I mean, if you have to wait for Mitt Romney to be consistent before you vote, you'll never get to vote. Because if there's even one more shift he needs to make to win over one more voter in one more swing state 3 minutes before the polls close, you know he'll do it. And you know he'll look you square in the eye while he's doing it, and he'll say, well, golly, that's always been my position. Mitt Romney fighting for the middle class since the day before yesterday. They say Mitt Romney doesn't have any principles. That is so untrue. Absolutely he has principles. Well, one principle anyway, the principle that he should be president of the United States. It's been his principle for at least the 6 years he's been running for the job and for who knows how many years before that. All the rest, every flip, every flop, every little white lie and great big whopper, it all goes back to that one guiding principle. He wants to be president. If it means saying certain things, he'll say them. If it means hiding certain things, he'll hide them. If it means opposing the other guy's policies, he'll oppose them. If it means embracing the other guy's policies, he'll embrace them, sometimes in consecutive sentences. It's an impressive performance. The key word, of course, is performance, and people can tell. You know, back in the old days when things were slower, people didn't talk about somebody running for office. Back then they said somebody stood for office. Too bad it didn't last, because at least then you could say Mitt Romney stood for something.